Today we have a great opportunity to go and participate in a Red Ribbon Week Assembly with a little charter school here in Utah. And I love doing these because it gives us the opportunity to show the community at large what Team Addict Athlete is all about. Now the message changes just a little bit to kind of show these young ones what we can do to stay sober, help and serve out of our inconvenience, and hopefully let them catch the bug of joining a team to help them through the tough times that are undoubtedly going to come. With you today is about how important it is for you guys to be able to be leaders in your community, because chances are within the next 10 years you're going to bump into some people that might need some help. But you remember how I said every day in America, every year in America we lose over 100,000 people, and every day 255 people? There are 3 people in this video that you just watched that are no longer with us. This was a story they did for us in 2018. And since then, 3 of my athletes have passed away. One being Don, the one the story's on. Because there was some tragedies and some feelings that Don had that he couldn't shake. And when he needed the team the most, he was too afraid to ask for help. There's this funny little thing called the rule of thirds when you're in addiction. 1/3 of everybody who gets into an addiction will die. 1/3 of everyone who gets into addiction will have problems. They'll go to jail, they'll go to programs to help them overcome it, but they'll struggle. And 1/3 will make it. That's why we need people like you to be able to step up and to be a leader and to show someone who might be hurting that there's a more excellent way to do this kind of stuff.
I want you guys to remember, no matter what happens in your life, nothing is too scary to talk to a friend. Reach out. Talk to anyone. Your teachers, your counselors, your parents, a total stranger.
But if you're going to help me help the world change, we got to do a little work. Did you know that in your lifetime you will influence, through your lifetime, I'm talking not just like someone will know you, but you'll influence up to 70,000 people in your lifetime. At that rate, it would only take 8,000 people to change the world. So when someone says, oh, I'm just one person, what can I do? More than you think. So if you're going to take a Champions Challenge, I want to know, how many of you will do it even if it's not your job? What does that even mean? If you will do it even if it's not your job, raise your hand. Okay, that means when you're walking to school and you see a piece of trash on the ground, what do you do with it? You pick it up, right? If you see a classmate or a friend maybe having a struggle, maybe kind of pushing away and being sad, how many of you will approach that friend and say, hey, you doing all right? It's not your job, but how many of you will do that? Absolutely. Most people that struggle with addiction and stuff, they're worried about the future. They have anxiety about what's coming. Or they have a sense of depression on what's happened. I can't change. But if you can stay mindful and go for what's important right now, you guys will have a mindset of success for the rest of your lives.
I'm sure you've gotten comments like, that's stupid, you can't stop people with addiction. How can you guys never give up?
Wow. You, sir, need to come work in my program. That's a great question. What you just said is so crucial. I'm glad your mind's thinking that way. We do it even though it's hard, right? It's like finishing a run. I've done an ultra marathon running 50 miles before, and I'm like at 45 miles, I'm like, I want to quit. But we do it because it's hard. We do it because the people need